Um, I'm just trying to decide if I'm comfortable even talking about that.
This One's Wife. Why silent about Tyler Perry? Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. As you will have heard, Tyler Perry is being sued by actor Derek Dixon for $260 million for alleged sexual assault, harassment, and retaliation. The complaint, which was filed on June the 13th, showed Dixon accusing Perry of creating a coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic while filming The Oval and Ruthless. Dixon starred in Perry's shows as the character Dale. The complaint accused the filmmaker of initially promising him, Dixon, career advancement and creative opportunities, such as producing his pilot and casting him in his show, only to subject him to escalating sexual harassment, assault, and battery, and professional retaliation when Mr. Dixon did not reciprocate Mr. Perry's unwanted advances. Matthew Boyd, an attorney for Tyler Perry and TPS Production Services LLC, shared a statement which stated, "This is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. But Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims of harassment will fail." Dixon said that he met Perry in September 2019 while working at the opening party of Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta. By November 2019, Perry offered Dixon a role in Ruthless that would change his life, according to the complaint. After filming a few small scenes in Perry's show, Dixon was asked to work at another party for the filmmaker in December 2019. At that point, Dixon accuses Perry of calling him and texting him often, demanding he give Perry some attention. Dixon claims he was sexually assaulted by Perry in January 2020 and was offered a role as a series regular in The Oval the following month. After reading the script for the first season, Dixon learned that his character's fate was left up in the air by the season finale. Mr. Perry made it clear to Dixon that if Dixon ignored Perry or failed to engage with the sexual innuendos, Dixon's character would die in the next season. Indeed, Dixon's character Dale was shot 4 times in the chest at the end of his first season on The Oval, and Perry always held this over Mr. Dixon's head, implying that Dale would survive if Dixon kept Perry happy. After filming the scene, Dixon stated that he went to Perry's trailer and he was groped by Perry. He claimed a similar incident happened during a cast trip to the Bahamas in October 2020. Dixon alleged in the complaint that he visited a doctor in December 2020 who indicated that Dixon exhibited severe symptoms of acute stress, insomnia, stomach issues, and dangerously low cortisol levels owing to the sexual harassment and assault. He claims he was prescribed Zoloft, which is an antidepressant. In June 2021, Dixon claimed that Perry invited him to his home to discuss his pilot episode for Losing It, which Perry had expressed an interest in producing, according to the complaint. Dixon claimed Perry sexually assaulted him during this meeting. Dixon claimed over the next 5 months he suffered from severe depression, anxiety, stomach pains, and nausea, and was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. After his diagnosis, Dixon said that Perry had fixers who came in and offered him a raise to return to the Oval, and the filmmaker would buy the rights to produce Losing It. Dixon told Perry in January 2023 that he was moving to California to put some distance between the two of them, according to the complaint. Dixon continued to star in The Oval until the final season, which cost him close to $400,000. The complaint shows Dixon suing Perry for quid pro quo sexual harassment, sexual battery, sexual assault, intentional infliction of emotional distress, retaliation, and more, requiring a jury trial and $260 million in damages. A serious claim that has been alleged against Tyler Perry. Naturally, at this juncture, they are nothing more than allegations. But they've been reported upon internationally, and it is not a favourable view for an individual to face such allegations, and of course with the possibility that they might be true. We know that Tyler Perry has been helpful to the Sussexes in the past. He is the godfather to one of their children and assisted in allowing them to stay at one of his properties and has allowed them the use of a private jet. You would think, therefore, that the Sussexes would be providing some form of statement claiming that they can't believe the nature of these allegations, that Tyler Perry is a wonderful man, a decent human being, a kind soul, and this is a scurrilous claim that has been brought. Well, let me see if I can find a statement from the Sussexes here at Tudor Towers. No, there doesn't appear to be one. I just see some tumbleweed and hear crickets. Silence from Monty Shitshow. A deafening silence. They haven't given a public statement after Perry has been sued. Indeed, Fox News Digital and other media outlets had reached out to Archwell, which handles the offices of the Duke and Duchess, for comment. Instead of providing comment, there's just been silence. And one supposed royal expert, Hilary Fordwich, has stated instead of offering their stalwart supporters good friends who even lived in his home, this silence is a clear demonstration of a total lack of moral courage. Their silence to avoid entanglement in a scandal, especially given their precarious standing in both Hollywood and royal circles, won't look good in the long run, Fordwich warned. Harry and this one's wife are in a lose-lose situation. Keeping their distance has backfired either way. If Tyler Perry is exonerated, their lack of support will be seen as a betrayal, further damaging their credibility among friends and potential allies alike. If the allegations against them are proven, distancing themselves to protect their brand will still appear opportunistic and ungrateful. In the 2022 Netflix series Harry and This One's Wife, Perry spoke out about his close friendship with the couple and how he offered them refuge at his Los Angeles home, where the family could feel safe with their 1-year-old son Prince Archie after their royal exit. He said, "Stay as long as you need to." They said, "Maybe we just stay forever." Tyler Perry put himself out there and was one of the few A-listers who fiercely defended the Sussexes. To quote Prince Harry from his January 2022 interview with Anderson Cooper on 60 Minutes, "Silence is betrayal." Interesting, of course, that there is this silence, but it's not a surprise, is it? After all, when it comes to this one's wife, she's entirely self-serving. Accordingly, she will come and use you because you serve a purpose, but where you become a problem to her, she vanishes. She isn't going to provide you with support because she has no emotional empathy. She has no sense of object constancy. When you are useful to her, she'll be all over you like a rash, complimenting you, flattering you, wanting to spend time with you. But the moment that you serve to be useful, or in this instance, could potentially prove to be problematic by maintaining an association with you, then she will distance herself, because the allegations against Tyler Perry would amount to a threat to her control if she were to show any continuing allegiance to him. Remember, irrespective of the way that this one's wife conducts herself, she believes that she is a whiter-than-white individual who does no harm, who is wrongly attacked and is the most bullied woman on the internet. She believes herself to be kind and empathic, and therefore that she won't want to risk being involved with someone accused of these matters, irrespective of the supposed friendship and what he has done to help the Sussexes. Once again, the necessity of nullifying the threat to control, the absence of any emotional empathy for Tyler Perry, which demonstrates there is no actual friendship. It is just a transactional relationship between her and Tyler Perry, is why there is this silence. She's got what she needed from him, and then when he needs something back from her, she goes missing. Moreover, the requirement of support from her to him could potentially cause a problem for her in terms of further reputational damage. And therefore, her narcissism wants to nullify that potential threat to control by causing her to remain silent. It's no surprise that this has happened, and it once again demonstrates the self-serving narcissism of this one's wife. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.